The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities, said Stephen Covey, the author of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Once a philosophy professor stood up before his class with a large empty mayonnaise jar. He filled the jar to the top with large rocks and asked his students if the jar was full. The students said, "Yes, sir, the jar is indeed full." He then added small pebbles to the jar and gave the jar a bit of a shake so the pebbles could disperse themselves among the larger rocks. Then he asked again, "Is the jar full now?" The students agreed that the jar was full. The professor then poured sand into the jar to fill up any remaining space. The students now said that the jar was indeed full. So, my dear friends, what is the moral here? The rocks are equivalent to the most important things you have going on in your life, such as spending time with your family and maintaining proper health. This means that if the pebbles and the sand were lost, the jar would still be full and your life would still have meaning. The pebbles represent the things in your life that matter, but that you could live without. The pebbles are certain things that give your life meaning, such as your job, your hobbies, friendships. But they are not critical. Why? Because these things often come and go and are not permanent. Finally, the sand, which represents the remaining filler things in your life and material possessions. This could be small things such as watching television, browsing through your favorite social media site, or running errands. These things don't mean much to your life as a whole and are likely only done to get small tasks accomplished or at times to wade away the time. So friends, what's the big lesson with the rock, pebbles and sand in this jar story? The metaphor here is that if you start by putting sand into the jar first, you will not have room for the rocks or the pebbles. This holds with the things you let into your life. If you spend all of your time on the small and insignificant things, you will run out of room for the important things. So focus on the first things first. Remember, the most important thing in life is knowing the most important things in life. To have a more effective and efficient life, pay attention to the rocks because they are critical to your long-term well-being. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant day and choose to be happy.